They talk about religion and believing in something.
And
She's
butt
still
sex.
and butt sex.
I ain't never had butt sex. I don't know nothing about butt sex.
Oh my God. I know that killed him. As a gay man in real life,
I know he
that
was
killed him.
ripping his shirt. Don't give me these stupid lines, Sam.
I know. Oh my God. Welcome to Two Black Girls, One Rose, where together we'll uncover what we can learn about modern dating, love, and relationships from popular television. I'm Justine, and today, for our first Euphoria recap, we have the one and only Sequoia Holmes here with us. Woo!
Yeah, I love being here. It's my favorite place to be.
Oh my God, thank you so much. If you guys don't already know Sequoia, she is the host of two podcasts, the Black People of Paramore podcast and the Freshly Popped podcast, which is a daily show. So that's so much fun that you can just every day turn you on. It's like you're up first.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. It's a little pop culture up first, a little bit spicier, you know.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, so today we are going over Euphoria Season 3, Episode 1.
Yes.
So I want to ask you first, before we even get into it, what is your relationship to Euphoria? Have you watched Season 1 and Season 2? Did you like it?
I have watched the duration of Euphoria. I remember when Euphoria started being marketed, like before we even knew what it was just kind of vignettes and stuff. And Drake was associated with it. And at this time, Drake was important to me at this time in my life, you know? Yeah. And so I'm like, wow, Drake was on Degrassi. Now he's doing this other high school teen thing. Like, what is this thing? And it has Zendaya. Like, I'm so interested. What is this? Imagine my surprise when I turn on Season 1 of Euphoria and I'm thrust into the UK version of Skins, essentially. It is edgy. The kids doing drugs, the kids having sex. It's a lot going on and not in the bright Degrassi American teenager type way. It was crazy. So I have watched every season of Euphoria. I've watched Season 1, Season 2, and embarking on Season 3.
Season 3. How do you feel about Sam Levinson as a creator? So as a new mom, I'm trying to find my style again without wasting a bunch of money on clothes that aren't even useful or can't fit into a capsule wardrobe. And I found that if I have the basics down, I can play around with three things: that's shoes, bags, and sunglasses. That's why I couldn't believe that I found these new crispy, unworn Solomon sneakers on Poshmark. Poshmark is the leading fashion resale marketplace shaped by real people and real style. Millions of new and pre-loved items from daily wardrobe staples to vintage and luxury fashion. And anything that you want from any sold out collection, it's on Poshmark. It's amazing. And when you're ready for a closet refresh, you can earn real money selling pieces you're ready to part with, reaching 80 million users on the platform. And I don't know how they do it, but Poshmark makes it so easy to find those really specific pieces that you've had your eye on for months. So their search is amazing. And buying secondhand is so much better for the environment. So don't wait. Download the Poshmark app and use code ROSE when you sign up to get $10 off your first purchase. Or shop now at poshmark.com/rose and get $10 off your first purchase. That's POSHMARK.com/rose. Even though I'm not dating anymore, I still love hearing stories from friends, and we still watch it play out on our favorite reality TV shows. And it just sounds like everybody feels pressure to perform on dating apps. Like you have to be hotter and smarter and funnier than you actually are in order to attract people. That's why Highly Dating App is interesting, because it's designed for people who want real connections instead of perfection. And their smart matching learns your preferences and behavior to help you find people you genuinely click with. I also love that Highly Dating App has a consent guard, which helps blocks unsolicited sexual messages. Nasty. And gives daters more control over their experience. It just feels like Highly Dating App is built for people who are over the performance and ready for something authentic. Download Highly Dating App from the App Store or Google Play, or visit highly.com. This is HILY.com. Date as you are with Highly Dating App.
I personally, I don't know that he's talented. I'm not quite certain that he, you know what I mean, really has chops.
Yeah.
But do I consume? Yes. Yes.
Anything else in his catalog?
He had that show with The Weeknd.
Ooh, The Idol.
He had The Idol. Nothing has pissed me off more than The Idol. The Idol really took me to next levels of upsetness. Watching what's the pop
Lily
star?
Rose Depp?
No, the pop star that was on the boy. He was on tour with Charlie XCX. I can't remember his name right now.
Troy.
Watching Troy Sivan be tortured with that collar on his neck. I can't sleep at night sometimes thinking about that. And Sam Levinson will pay for his crimes, and Abel as well. Abel Tesfaye, The Weeknd, he'll pay for it as well. So I have consumed some other stuff from Sam Levinson. Those are only two things I know that he has created. Has he made something else?
Oh, he made one more, girl. The worst thing Zendaya has ever done.
No, don't.
Malcolm and Marie.
Don't say Malcolm and Marie. Because that was ass. Malcolm and Marie was hot ass. I'm like, oh, okay, so Zendaya and Sam are frequent collaborators. They're besties or something. Like, I don't know what's going on, but Zendaya, you got to get up out of there. You're better than that.
Gotta go. And I understand this was supposed to be like her Ryan Coogler to her Michael B. Jordan. You know what I mean? Like, I get it, right? She brings out a character in her that clearly, even we see in this episode, she's fantastic acting. Her character and Zendaya, they really connect. I don't even know how, because she seems like such a square in real life.
Right?
But she really connects to this character, really does very well. Sam brings something out in her. I know this is based off of Sam's life, some kind of way-ish.
I forgot about that little tidbit.
Yeah. And so she thought that this was going to be like, a nice creative duo that she was going to have. And that movie, I fell asleep out of self-defense.
Yeah, hello. In order to protect myself, my brain said, let's shut it down. Let's wrap it up. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Just the one long argument. They're in one space the entire movie. It feels like a one shot the entire movie. It was laborious and arduous, and I didn't want it.
And it was really unrealistic for two black people arguing. I was like, oh, he don't know nobody
Nothing about black people.
First of all. Nobody.
Second of all, I don't know why we keep making Zendaya play older. Like, she doesn't play older in Euphoria, but even in like Challengers, when she becomes a mom later on, on in the movie. And in Malcolm and Marie, I'm like, she's too young to play all these characters except for Euphoria, but she is too young, and she's too young to be opposite
John David
Washington.
Yeah, who
too young for all that.
Looks like a distinguished fellow. He looks like he is in his 30s.
Very much too young to be opposite Robert Pattinson. Yeah. Hate to say, you know what I mean? Like, too young. Like, I'm like
the same way.
Stop.
I'm hesitant because I don't know what world that is that Zendaya would marry Robert Pattinson.
There's no world.
There's none, right?
World. No.
I look at that poster and I'm like, what am I
looking at? Tell me, what am I looking at? Like, I don't even understand. I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, I'm glad we have similar relationships to Sam. I think HBO does a great job with Euphoria. They gave him a lot of budget, which he very clearly needs.
It's beautiful.
And it's gorgeous. I think anytime there are people, it's like a cursed set. It's kind of like Glee. Like, people are dying, people are quitting, people are running. Oh
my God, yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that's always like a sign of bad times. But I think Euphoria is like really well written. It's just not fun to watch because there's no one to really root for. Because Rue is almost impossible to root for.
That is a fantastic point.
I know.
Yeah. You know what? Okay. So my intro, season 3, episode 1. Intro to season 3. I don't know what I'm expecting, right? Because we know that it is years removed from the last time we saw these kids.
Right.
There's no way that you still have them in high school. Characters have died. Like you said, like, what are we about to do?
Jacob Elordi, how's he going to look like he's 17? There's no way.
That is a grown man. So I'm like, yeah, what are we about to do? Okay, so we have a time jump. Happy about that. That's cool. I actually enjoyed the direction that we're taking Euphoria. It doesn't feel like the same show at all. It feels like an entirely different show, nearly a different genre. Started off as like a Western episode, season 3. But I'm happy with at least that first episode that I saw. I was happy with it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get into it. If I was like both, I don't know. My 3 initial thoughts here: Sam Levinson is the male Lena Dunham, and he's at it again.
I just took a sip of water and I almost ruined my microphone. I almost spit that water out all over
just
my
the worst.
Wow.
But you can't look away. You know what I mean?
You can't look away. And I will say, Girls is fantastic.
I hated it.
Oh,
hated.
Justine, I just
proudly
jumped. My heart jumped.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't derail us too much, but
yes.
Wow.
It seems like it's a humiliation ritual for all women to be in his shows.
I could see that.
Yeah. Cassie, obviously obviously a humiliation ritual. Rue looks stupid, which is always interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's hard to make a redeemable character that makes a lot of bad decisions. They did a really good job in Beef season 1.
Yeah.
He was really dumb, but he was really redeemable.
Wow. Yeah. That's a really good point.
Yeah. But it's hard for us to root for Rue because of so many things. And then, it's the only redeeming character in my eyes is Maddie, and Maddie didn't have a whole lot of action this episode. So we'll see for the next ones, because I'm really just watching this for Maddie.
Yeah. Love Maddie.
Yeah.
I love her.
If you guys are watching us now on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, turn on all your notifications. In the pre-show, I will be going over my newest obsession, The Real Housewives of Rhode Island. Oh my God, I'm in love with them. And the Coachella performances, actually. Have you seen any of the Coachella performances?
I saw mostly Justin's. I've heard about Sabrina's, did not see it, did not see Carol G's, but did see much of
Justin's. Okay, maybe I'll hang on with you for just to go over that real quick.
Cool.
If you guys want to hear what Sequoia thinks about Justin Bieber, if she's a believer or not, you got to join us on Patreon. That's where all the good stuff is, our pre-show, full video without ads. Head to patreon.com/2blackgirlsmedia for a free 7-day trial. And you can also catch us for Two Black Girls Watch. We are watching Traitors Season 1. It is amazing start to finish. There's not a single episode that is boring or not. No, it's fantastic. And shout out to the Rose Garden. We love you. Okay, so let me just get you on here for the Coachella performances. And then Justin Bieber came out the next day. So when I saw that he was performing and even that he was headlining, I was like, this is not a good idea.
Everybody thought that. There was a lot of people. Yeah.
So I'm just going to go over where we left all these characters from season 2, because it's been 4 years since the last season of Euphoria, which is crazy. So Rue, at the end of season 1, Jules had left her, which sent her back into using. Season 2, she found Lori, who gave her $10,000 worth of drugs. Rue thought, perfect, I'll sell it for double, and then I'll get these drugs for free. Obviously, that didn't work out. She had, Jules had her mother and sister flush the drugs down the toilet when she caught her using. And then Rue was stealing money from people's houses. And Lori went back to Lori to start using. Lori injects her with liquid morphine. Yeah. And then Rue hits a rock bottom. Then she gets clean with the help of her mom and sister. And now we see her at the smoke shack. So we'll talk about that when we get into the episode.
Cool.
Lexi writes a play about all of them, starring lookalikes, which started one of the best scenes in television history.
Definitely.
Maddie chasing Cassie down the hallway.
Definitely.
And whooping her ass.
Yep.
It was so... like that's what I went to private school. That's what I thought public school was like.
Hilarious. A private school kid's depiction of public school is funny. Yes.
And just over a man. Like I just thought all of this happened over a man. Everybody's wearing a bra to school.
I don't think you were wrong. No.
Did you grow up in LA?
I did. I grew up in Long Beach. So yeah, LA County.
Okay.
Yeah. In public school the whole time, for most of the time. And That felt about right. Yeah.
Oh, no.
One time a girl punched a teacher. She like banged. What? Whoa, no. Oh, wait, no. She was yelling at a teacher. One of the students told her, hey, stop yelling at her. Small white girl that's yelling at this rather large black girl. Black girl takes the white girl's head, bangs it against the whiteboard, subsequently cannot walk at graduation. This is our senior year.
Yeah.
Cannot walk at graduation. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
She almost does not graduate.
Yeah.
Whole thing. So yeah.
Damn. Wow.
Maybe like that.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, Nate is last seen turning his father into the police after finding a USB, and we don't know if it has the sex tape with Jules on it or not, but Jules was underage at the time. So he turns his father in, and we'll see what happens there. He also breaks up with Kathy into like this rage-filled kind of thing, but obviously they're back together. Jules, as I said earlier, flushes all of Rue's drugs down the toilet and says that she's like done with her. And that's kind of where we leave Jules. Ashtray passed away in a SWAT raid at Fez's house. Fez is in jail. And then Gia, Ethan, and Kat, those three characters will not be returning. So Stormy Reed, Barbie Ferreira, and who plays Ethan, who's Maud Apatow's brother, I want to say, are not returning for season 3. Sam.
Yeah. Sam did that.
God. Yep. So anyways, I'm so mad about Barbie. I'm so mad.
I
loved her.
know.
Oh
Truly.
I loved her character. I love where they took her, and they could have taken her so much farther. I agree with her. She's recently been speaking about it, and I agree with what she's saying.
Agree.
Anyway, so we start off season 3, episode 1 in Agua Dulce, Texas. Rue is trying to get her car over the border and can't manage to get a car over the border. And I watched Sam talk about this scene and how she was originally supposed to be going through rivers and kind of like going on this very Dora Explorer adventure.
Okay.
And then they went to do some research at the LA County Drug Administrative, the place where they find the drug dealers in LA. And they were looking at all the pictures of all the raids that they've seen. And Sam saw exactly what we see, which is the Jeep on the border wall.
So he didn't even make that up.
He was like, what happened there? And they were like, oh, some idiot tried to drive their car. And he was like, Rue would do some dumb shit like that.
Yeah, for sure. That's crazy. I just knew he made that up. Okay.
Nope. So Rue tries to get her over the border with the car. Obviously can't. She wakes up on someone's farm, a trad wife's farm.
Yep.
And she's just at their house. They're praying over her. Somehow she convinces them that she's doing something for God, which can't be difficult to do.
Yeah, it cannot be difficult to do at all. Yeah.
And one of the daughters drives her to the Greyhound bus stop. So she gets herself to California.
Yeah.
Then she makes it to Lori's house. And that's when we see Rue flashing back, working at the smoke shack. Lori finding her and saying, you owe me money. I gave you 10 grand 46 months ago. We gave you a 20% interest rate. You owe me $43 million.
But she'll settle for $100,000.
But just settle for $100,000. And at that point, if Rue's working at the smoke shack, who knows where she's living? $10,000 and $43 million are the same thing.
Right? You don't have none of it. You actually don't have none of it, so it doesn't matter, really.
Yep. So as a new mom, I'm trying to find my style again without wasting a bunch of money on clothes that aren't even useful or can't fit into a capsule wardrobe. And I found that if I have the basics down, I can play around with 3 things: that's shoes, bags, and sunglasses. That's why I couldn't believe that I found these new crispy, unworn Solomon sneakers on Poshmark. They're a dark, deep eggplant purple, lilac, and highlighter yellow combination that I know will go with any outfit. And Solomons don't have shoelaces, and I'll literally take any time that I have spent getting dressed back. Poshmark is the leading fashion resale marketplace shaped by real people and real style. Millions of new and pre-loved items from daily wardrobe staples to vintage and luxury fashion. Archive-worthy pieces you thought you missed forever. Current essentials, one-of-one vintage finds, it's all there. And anything that you want from any like sold out collection, it's on Poshmark. It's amazing. And when you're ready for a closet refresh, you can earn real money selling pieces you're ready to part with, reaching 80 million users on the platform. I've put so much stuff on Poshmark and it's sold immediately. When I was pregnant and in my postpartum body, I wanted clothes that were comfortable and felt safe. A lot of the brands that do high quality stretch Lycra also recycle those collections really fast. And that's where Poshmark comes in handy. On Poshmark, I was able to find a Skims one-piece jumpsuit from their outdoor collection that was long gone on their website. And I wore it throughout my whole first and second trimester. It was so stretchy, high quality, brand new. And I don't know how they do it, but Poshmark makes it so easy to find those really specific pieces that you've had your eye on for months. So their search is amazing. And buying secondhand is so much better for the environment. New deals and styles are listed every day, so don't wait. Download the Poshmark app and use code ROSE when you sign up to get $10 off your first purchase. Or shop now at poshmark.com/rose and get $10 off your first purchase. That's POSHMARK.com/rose. Even though I'm not dating anymore, I still love hearing stories from friends, and we still watch it play out on our favorite reality TV shows. And it just sounds like everybody feels pressure to perform on dating apps. Like you have to be hotter and smarter and funnier than you actually are in order to attract people. That's why Highly Dating App is interesting, because it's designed for people who want real connections instead of perfection. A recent survey by Highly Dating App found that 89% of young daters say dating is only enjoyable when people are honest and show their true selves, which honestly makes sense. Nobody wants to meet a completely different person in real life. I think Natasha has a couple of those stories. That sounds crazy. On Highly Dating App, you can show up as you actually are. And their smart matching learns your preferences and behavior to help you find people you genuinely click with. I also love that Highly Dating App has a consent guard, which helps blocks unsolicited sexual messages. Nasty. And gives daters more control over their experience. You gotta block out the nasty McFilthies. Like, gross. It just feels like Highly Dating App is built for people who are over the performance and ready for something authentic. Download Highly Dating App from the App Store or Google Play, or visit highly.com. This is HILY.com. Date as you are with Highly Dating App. So she becomes a drug mule. Obvi.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to swallow all these drugs going to Mexico. She makes friends with a lot of hoes.
She does.
Rue loves the hoes.
Rue loves the hoes. She got the hoes. She loved the hoes.
Yeah. And she's just going back and forth on the border, driving, just anxiety ridden, just constantly anxiety ridden, constantly in debt. Just as she says later in the episode, hell on earth.
Constantly full of drugs.
Yeah, always full of drugs. Whether she's doing them, whether she's transporting them, she's always full of drugs.
Yep.
She's still friends with Lexi though, and Lexi is trying to fulfill her Hollywood dreams and working for this Hollywood bigwig, and is assisting her. So she's like on set, she's bringing in the coffee, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Lexi still hasn't called Fez. So I think that the actor, I don't know if he works at all in this season and then he passes away mid-filming.
No,
he's not in it.
No, yeah, Angus died like 2 years ago, and I know that they were filming Euphoria more recently than that.
Yeah.
So Angus was gone. Now Eric Dane, I thought he might be in it a little bit because they were shooting with him.
Yeah, they were. Oh my God. Yeah, so he'll be in it. So anyway, we get to Lexi updates us on Cassie, and Cassie is popping her shit for OnlyFans. Mm-hmm. She is posting as a puppy dog. She's doing pup content.
Pup content.
Which is that's such a degrading way to start. If you're not into it, anybody who's into it, like, go for it.
Go for it.
But if you're not into it, that's like, come on.
Yeah.
Even Kat started out as a dom.
Hello. And can she dress up as a cat? Which is a lot more, a lot more seductive than like, I'm just your little puppy dog.
Right? Than being a puppy dog.
Yeah.
Which I think Nate has a huge problem with.
Yeah.
So
it does appear so.
Yep. So Nate walks in. He snaps at the housekeeper, obviously. Literally snaps at the housekeeper, which is disgusting.
That was so nasty.
He's obviously worse. Yeah. He's just turned into a monster of a man. And I can't wait to see when we see he's cheating on her.
I kept waiting for him to become physically abusive in this episode.
Same.
And it didn't happen. I said, oh, okay, maybe he don't beat women anymore. Question mark.
Right?
I can't imagine it. Can't imagine, but perhaps. I don't know.
I know. I was waiting for his... Did you watch Big Little Lies at all?
Yes. Yep.
I was waiting for like an Alexander Skarsgård type of Nicole Kidman type of situation.
I waited for it. I really did.
Yeah.
I waited for it. The power dynamic between Cassie and Nate in this episode was super, super interesting. Because Nate is the one making all the money. Cassie seems to be a stay-at-home wife of some sort, but they're getting married, and Cassie wants a really specific vision for their wedding. She wants to spend $50,000 on flowers. Obviously, that's egregious. That's ridiculous. Nate is like, I'm not spending $50,000 on something that's going to die tomorrow. Cassie's like, I don't want a ghetto wedding. She says she doesn't want a ghetto wedding, and so she needs the $50,000. She pretty much pushes his masculinity, like she's touching a sensitive spot in his masculinity, where she's like, well, you can either pay the $50,000 or I will pay the $50,000 on OnlyFans. And that power dynamic was so interesting to watch, because again, he's supposed to be this dominant, having all the financial responsibility in the house, therefore he controls everything, has a final say, whatever. When she told her friend, when they were sitting by the poolside, and she said she wanted to start OnlyFans, and her friend said, good luck with Nate with that. And she said, don't underestimate me. She meant that shit. She meant don't underestimate me, because one thing I can do is manipulate this man. And I wasn't mad at it.
I wasn't mad at the concept of it.
Yeah.
The issue I had with it was that she didn't take it far enough to me.
She could have taken it. She definitely could have drilled it further. Yeah,
I think she could have gone way farther. Like,
agree.
I think there's a very famous scene in Wolf of Wall Street where
love Wolf of Wall Street.
I know, it's such a good movie.
The heel on the face.
The heel on the face. When
period.
Margot Robbie is like, you will never see this pussy ever again if it's up to me.
That's
right?
what I'm talking about. Yep.
And asserts that power dynamic in a very similar way. Yep. I thought that Cassie should have said, if you're not going to pay for these flowers, other men who subscribe to me will.
Eat them up.
Right?
Because what? She knew her limit, because she knew that would have resulted in physical violence. Oh. She knew, you know what I mean? He's already, we're already waiting. We know that it's coming sometime in the season. It would have been too early. She knew.
True. Oh, God. Sam, like God damn it, Sam.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Anyway, so there's dishes in the sink. She don't care. She wants to make her money.
Just don't give a damn about them dishes and them flies?
No, or them flies. Also, I found it very odd, the decor in there.
Yeah, it was weird. I'm like,
why does it look like Scarface's house?
Very much.
Like it's in the museum still. It's preserved. It's like that old.
It was. I'm like, is this mid-century?
No.
Like, what is this? Yeah, I'm like, what is this?
Mid-century drug dealer, new
very
rich.
Much.
Like, what? It was really weird.
It was ugly. And that's why she wanted it remodeled. That's why she got to get on OnlyFans, because you playing, she not trying to live in that ugly house.
Oh my God. So Nate has taken over the construction business, and he's seeing how hard it is to build in Southern California. I can only imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. The taxes alone. I can't even.
Telling you.
Oh my God. Anyway, so she is on the toilet at some point, scrolling, being a hater-ass bitch, looking at Maddie. And I thought this moment also could have been taken farther, but is very real. There's a lot of hater-ass bitches from high school still checking for you.
1,000%, especially ones that like are better than you. Like, like,
What
I'm
do
better
you
than
mean?
you. You know that I'm better than you. And so that's why you're scrolling. You're sitting on the toilet thinking about me. I haven't thought about you.
Yeah. In years.
7 years. You know what I mean? Like, you're thinking about me because I'm better than you.
Yeah. Yep. As we know, Maddie is. Maddie's better off. She saw that future. And she knew. She had a mother who knew. Maddie. She was like, I don't know if this level of wealth, undone house, but I still don't have to work. No, I need a done house. No,
very much.
I'm just going to go work.
Very much. Yep.
Oh my God. So she goes to work in management, repping influencers and actors. She manages a guy. I couldn't catch his first name, but his last name was Reed.
So it was like Dylan or something. Or Dion, something like that. It was a D.
But he's like a heartthrob actor that she's managing. So she interacts with Lexi a little bit because they're working on the same show. We see a scene with Rue and Ali. I want to say it's Ali.
Yeah.
Coleman Domingo.
Yeah.
And they're talking about religion. I love Coleman Domingo with all my heart and soul.
A lot.
This acting and delivery and chemistry was very good. This scene, I don't understand why I was here.
It feels like, I get that, because remember not the last time we saw Coleman, but the first time we saw him was in like it was like a special episode. It was like a special hour-long episode with just Rue and Ali. And they're just in the diner. After she has broken her sobriety or something of that sort. It feels like they really have him as award bait more than anything. It feels like he's it doesn't really feel like he's there to push the story forward, at least not yet. It just feels like this is an esteemed actor. These two's chemistry is undeniable. We're going to show it to you.
I almost feel like he's supposed to be the redeeming side of Rue. He's supposed to show us how good Rue could be. With their good chemistry, and also he's always pushing her in like a more positive light. But for us to never see her in that light ever, even with other people she's romantically involved with, I think is like a waste. I think of a character.
I would like to see her as something a little bit more redeemable than she has been. That would be good.
Not just in like one-on-one situations with this one person. I think that would be nice. But they talk about religion and believing in something. She's still
sex.
And butt sex.
I ain't never had butt sex. I don't know nothing about butt sex.
Oh my God. I know that killed him. As a gay man in real life,
I know he was
killed him.
Ripping his shirt. Don't give me these stupid lines, Sam.
I know. Oh my God. Oh my God. Especially to have Rue be a lesbian and just have that be the extent of that's what Sam thinks is gay men, I guess.
Like, what is happening? Right.
Yeah.
Butt sex. Okay. Yeah. And he kept saying it.
Yeah. This also, I will say that this perspective also shows, or this scene also displayed an addict's personality really well. I thought when Rue said, okay, so I'm just going to be a Christian, so I got to read the whole Bible. Like, you know how addicts have to like jump into a new thing?
Oh, yeah, good
and
point.
they have to put that same energy into that new thing. Like Carl from Summer House doing this New York City Marathon.
Oh,
well, he's also opening a bar. Like, he has no business doing both, but he has to do both.
Yikes. Yeah.
But he has so much energy. Like, he has this new sober energy. And Rue's trying to like get a hold of that sober energy, even though she's not sober by any means, and is jumping into Christianity in this very aggressive way.
Right.
And she said, I'm going to read every word as absolute fact, which I feel like is coming back later.
It's going to be hard to do, but there's a lot of assumed hyperbole and magic and such in the Bible. So that feels like it'd be difficult, but okay.
Yeah. And then Lori calls, so she got to go to work.
Yeah. While she's driving Uber.
While she's driving Uber.
I'm like, she driving Uber. She got a man and a dog in the back.
Yeah.
Drug dealer boss calls. I'm like, Lori needs you. Now y'all having a weird interaction.
Yeah. This made me think twice about Uber too.
Hello.
Should I be doing Uber Black?
I'll tell you something when we get off this call.
Oh, boy. Oh, no.
Yeah, I'll tell you something.
Oh, Los Angeles. Oh, man. So Rue gets to her latest drop-off job, and she is there with her second biggest temptation, hoes.
Hoes, the hoes.
There's hoes everywhere.
They everywhere.
Man.
Titties galore.
Yep, titties, ass, all over the place.
Hello.
Oh my God. And Rue is just losing it, right?
Yeah.
She's like, oh, where's the bathroom? Runs into a hoe in the bathroom.
Huh.
Like he just can't escape
with
it,
no shirt,
right?
with no shirt on.
With no shirt on. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. So then she runs into, because she's not supposed to be there, right? She starts partying with the hoes. It's a very infamous kind of scene of her, like with the, oh my gosh, what is it? A ribbed tank top with the ribbed tank top on, just partying. Should have been just dropping it off.
And that's indicative of a addict's personality as well.
Yeah.
As you said before. Yep. Another indication. Yep.
Just took a turn. Oh my goodness. And she has to introduce herself to the big boss, who owns several strip clubs, has several hoes around him at all times, and is clearly a pimp, clearly stealing from these young ladies, and is evil, right?
Yeah. He said, you know, pussy is magical.
Oh,
that thing you got between your legs, and I decided, let me set up my cash register next to some pussy.
Oh my God. Gross.
Yeah.
What a nasty, nasty person. Oh my man. God. Ugh, man. Then we get to the Nate and Cassie scene with the floor arrangements. Then we see that one of the girls died. One of the
oh my God, I forgot about
sex
that
workers.
already.
Yeah, she died. She was like, she was foaming at the mouth and it was like coming out, and her friend found her. And he thinks that Lori sent drugs that were laced with meth, which they found out, to sabotage him. And so he tries to take, pretty willingly, Rue.
Sure. Yeah.
She was begging for a job anyways.
Yep.
So he was ready to take her on as a hostage.
Yep.
Also, Marshawn Lynch is there. What do you think about Marshawn Lynch acting?
I said, Marshawn, he's always just acting like himself. He's never acting.
Never.
Every time I've seen Marshawn Lynch in anything, I think he was an Abbott, ? Like,
yeah.
I'm like, he's always just being Marshawn Lynch. Same here.
Just growing that IMDb, right?
Very much. People are just entertained by him. He does seem very charming, very charismatic. I just saw an interaction between him and Sierra Miller from Summer House.
Oh my God.
And it was really funny. Yes, it was really funny. She's talking about Sierra. I don't remember exactly what Sierra's talking about, but somehow they come to trying to shoot your shot. And she's talking about trying to shoot your shot, and he's like, well, shoot your shot then. Like, I see you shot, like you look at you trying to shoot your shot. Like, what's up? It's really funny. It's very cute.
Oh, cute. Oh, I love seeing her work with Black people. That's great.
Yeah, truly.
And I love Marshawn's trajectory of him being likable and making money off of being likable.
Yep.
I love this for this big Black man working.
I was about to say, because these blonde white girls be doing it every day.
All the time.
And they don't even be that likable. They just be blonde and skinny and white.
Okay? That's just it. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives recap coming Thursday. Like, that's just it. Like,
very much.
Oh my God. So happy to see him working on such a huge show. And Rue gets taken out back, and they test her luck. This is definitely a test to see like how she is under pressure, the kind of pressure that they have.
Okay, so you're smart. I didn't even get all the way over there. I just said, oh yeah, they was about to take her out. She lucky that she made it. Yeah.
Yeah. And also how they think about human life. And I think it's pretty indicative of how Rue thinks about her life too. She's like, you know what?
Bug it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Whatever. I go. I stay.
Hey,
whatever.
Right.
And she stays. She gets, the guy shoots a gun at an apple. He aims an apple at her head. And he shoots the apple and not her third eye.
Right. Not her third eye. Very close.
Very.
Although hers is entirely closed. I do know that. Yeah. Yes. Sits the apple right above the third eye and shoots it right off her head.
Yep. And she's excited, ecstatic that she's still alive. And he says, okay, I'm taking you.
Right.
So now there's going to be a war over Rue, Lori versus the pimp.
I am interested to see who's going to win that one. My money's on Lori.
I know. Lori's so fascinating.
My money is on Lori, yeah.
Because she's just very unassuming.
Very
she's
unassuming.
Type of lady. So we'll see. Oh my God. She never yells. Her cadence, her voice cadence stay the same.
Right.
She's very scary.
Right.
Very scary
Rue
lady.
said, I know I owe you $10,000. She said, oh no, you don't owe me $10,000. You owed me $10,000 46 months ago.
Like
said,
knows
not 46.
exactly.
Right.
Very calculated, very detail oriented lady.
At a 20% interest rate, at 46 months, that is $43,172.87.
Yes. Like,
said,
what?
Oh, okay. I'll trust your math on that.
Yeah. What are you gonna say? No, Laura, you're wrong.
I trust you.
Nope. Oh my God. So the war over Rue begins. The pimp versus Lori. We'll see what happens. We get a preview of the season to come. Maddie is going to manage Cassie and humiliate her even further. I cannot wait.
Yeah. That is where this is going, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love this.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And do you think Maddie... Oh, that's who Nate cheats with. So now we're getting back. The get back game is strong. I know Maddie's a Scorpio. I know she is. I know she is Scorpio or Scorpio moon. I know she is.
She is too. I'm a Scorpio moon myself.
Justine, yup. The get back game is so strong.
And it can take years. Sometimes it takes years.
Sometimes it takes years. And at the end of the day, the get back will be gotten.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Petty, vindictive.
Very.
I'm in therapy. It's terrible. Yeah. So we'll see that. We'll see Jules as a sugar baby. That can't end well.
Can't.
And we see Cassie and Nate's wedding. Cassie got them flowers.
Period. I know that's right. If you can't make the money, I will.
I will. Jules is at the wedding, which is wild. And Nate confronts her at the wedding. Rosalia is spotted. I saw Rosalia with a neck brace on that was bejeweled. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot. Now that did piss me off. I pray that they don't piss me off with that.
I know. Because I think Rosalia is so talented in the things she does. She don't need to
Sam,
fetch her off.
Because like we said, it's bad luck on this set. Leave Rosalia alone.
Oh my God. Ay. And yeah, it just seems like a really wild ride. The wedding episode, I feel like is going to be the new wedding episode. I feel like a lot of people talk about the game. Oh my gosh, the Game of Roses, the Game of Thrones Red Wedding episode. I feel like he wanted to make whatever this wedding was to be as big as that.
Gotcha. The new HBO wedding.
The new HBO wedding episode is going to be Cassie and Nate's wedding. And we end with Rue saying that she misses high school, obviously. And Maddie says, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously,
that
she's
makes
winning.
sense to me. Mm-hmm.
And that was the episode. What do you think? Because people were complaining. People were doing a lot of complaining online about the writing. I thought it was a little too long.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it felt more like a movie, not like a show.
It did feel a little long. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
But what would you give this first episode?
I would give it a 7.8 out of 10.
Okay.
Wasn't mad at it. I wasn't mad at it. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. If this was season 1, I think I would be interested in this show. You know, I'd be like, oh, okay. New show's out. That seems really cool. Like, what's this?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I'd always need more Maddie. So for that, I gotta give it a 6 because I just love me some Alexia Demi, and I just need to see more Maddie. And I also wanted to see, which we're not going to get because her character doesn't give this, and neither does her personality in real life, more power out of Cassie.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're going to see a powerful Cassie.
Let's find out. Let's see.
She said don't underestimate her.
She said it, and then she got her way after she said it. So we'll see.
We'll see. Everybody rate, subscribe, all that. Give us a review on Apple Podcasts. That would be amazing. And check out Sequoia on Freshly Popped on Black People of Paramore. everywhere. Do you want to plug your socials?
Yeah, you can follow me at Sequoia B Holmes. You can follow Black People Love Paramore at BPLP Pod, and you can follow Freshly Popped at freshlypop.d.
Nice. And check us out this Thursday. We're going to have a Secret Lives of Mormon Wives recap going up with some special guests. So we'll see you then. Bye, guys.
Bye.